Oh, goodness.
Oh, yes.
And we go back live right after Yvonne says, I better pee now in case something is missed. Just kidding, we're back.
We're gonna unpack everything while John is gone.
Hey, I don't know if you got there long. I found some springs. I wonder who those came from.
Way more over here.
Oh, you're rescuing springs.
Yes.
That's right, we are, aren't we?
There's a spring-only box at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay, this says, hi ghosties, a warm bed is always necessary for naps. Enjoy your gift. And this is from Gloria. This is the bed I gush about every year. And there's one up in the window there, bigger version, that the ghosties love and Janine needs, like it's...
They're so soft.
Yeah, and they wash well. And this size fits in carriers. If you remember all those Kitty Casa condos we got last year, it fits in the bottom of those beautifully. Fits on the Coranda beds that you guys bought us. So these are absolutely marvellous.
Hey Tracy, what day delivery is yesterday?
What? Which one?
Yesterday was delivery number what day?
66.
67.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Excellent.
That's a prime number.
Whoop, sorry. This is Jessica.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome. So you're Critter Room affiliated too, isn't it? But you helped rescue one of the mama cats that came from Critter Room. Yeah. Oh, the not mama cat. That's right.
Not mama.
The moocher.
No, it came to
So it's like everybody here is affiliated with the Critter Room one way or another. So we have a gift from Kyletta Miller. It says, "Love the picture of the kitties on the love the pictures of your kitties on all the boxes." And that's from Kyletta. This is a. I'm not going to get this thing out. It's basically a pop-up bed that they can hide in, and there's been studies that say that it really helps with stress, particularly for shelter cats if they have somewhere that they can hide. So we really appreciate beds like this and the cat balls. And
Is it kind of similar to the cubes?
this one's kind of a
Like a dome?
dome shape.
Okay.
So we have that bed. We also have a grooming mitt, which sometimes if a cat's scared of a brush, if you can have a mitt on your hand, that's a different way to groom that's sometimes not quite as stressful.
I use those for the boys.
Yeah.
Nigel loves these mitts to be brushed with. He does not like combs at all, but he swears by these.
Well,
And I basically get another Nigel on my hand when I'm done.
well, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
If you hold on to them, I'm pretty sure Jean could knit you a new one. Or crochet. Sorry.
People are actually collecting cat fur and felting it. Yeah.
You can felt it or you can spin it in his arm.
Oh, good grief. And then crochet.
I'm good.
So this box of goodies is from another Critter Room person. So this says, "Happy Gotcha Day, Ghosties." That's from Kaylin and Cody. So I don't know if everybody knows, but the ratties are going away from IKEA. Yeah, they're discontinuing ratty. I don't even think you can get them in Renton, or they don't have many in Renton.
I heard about that.
I think these might be the spiritual successor to ratty.
Hey Tracy, question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we know how many chicken whales and cat balls were donated?
We'll tell you about that during cake break.
I guess we'll know then.
Cake break, cake break. So yeah, I think these will be the spiritual successor. They're a little bit more expensive though, but they're quite cute. So she sent us 10 of these little rattle mice, various colours. Some beds. So we have 3 little rectangular snuggly beds. Ooh, I like the brown.
It's a nice color combo.
Oh, that's pretty. It's like a grayscale and then a sepia tone.
Yeah. 2 of the ombres, the soft beds.
It's like checker color.
Jerry's. When we see Jerry, she has a bucket.
There should be just a...
Oh yeah, there's scissors right down here.
We have 2 of the pop-up cubes. These are great. It's a thing that they can hide in. And it's also a thing they can play in, as you've seen on the Critter Room.
I love when they flip them upside down and then they get stuck.
And this is a tunnel that matches. So thank you, Kaylen, for those. I understand Cody helped with packing.
Somebody else. Yes.
Yeah.
This will be good for like tents and cubes.
Sorry,
Egon, didn't spoil your fun there, but. Yeah.
Oh yeah, show us your butt.
This came today. Let me see. Hi, Ghosties. Happy birthday all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, Sherry and Chris.
It's past the parcel.
There we go.
No, we don't like to get in the box.
Because you can do the tags like that. It's one trick.
And this is why Tracy takes time to pre-open these. Cat toys. I think these are the foam balls. Yep. These are really awesome toys.
So my previous kitty Tiki loved those, but she only liked a particular colour. She was very good.
I have past bosses like that. They only like the red and rainbow.
Yes, that one. Oh, so this is another baby scale. And this says, lovely ghosty family, thank you for all the entertainment. Happy support, even though I'm all the way in Horsham, UK. Hope this suits perfect pals, and this is from Claire Davies. Thanks, Claire.
Okay, announcement.
Should that go downstairs?
Since people probably like, he said right when we get upstairs he would tell us. Most of you probably know I don't have kittens right now because I'm remodeling my upper floor of my house. It started out just replacing the carpets, but then we had to realize really pretty quickly we had to do the kitchen too. And then we decided to take out a wall. Then I revealed a major support post holding up the roof that needed replacing, and this scope creep on an epic scale. But the flooring, the kitchen is close to being done. The drywall is done as of today. Flooring will be delivered on the 31st, and it will be installed. The installation will start on the 3rd. So probably in 4 to 5 weeks, I should be eligible for fosters.
Right in the height of kitten season.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 songs that start out, it was the 3rd of June.
We borrowed Mummy's credit card. This is fun pressing buttons. Love Lily and Daisy, Ghibli Garden cats. It's one of the cat tubes with the Egon Tink look-alike. And rescue pet wipes. Oh,
God, those are amazing.
I need these. That's cool.
Those are really, really
Have to
good
pick 'em up
wipes.
later.
They're so much better than any of the regular grocery store type stuff. Hey, look! Springs! I wonder who sent those!
More springs. Springs, where's the toy boxes?
Over here, spring
box.
box over here.
Springs. The whole
And this is from Krista Fuller, a cat dancer toy. Rainboa. B and Nikita really love this, so does Trillian.
No,
Dorian has been known to go after a little bit.
Ooh.
Kitten wipes, hypoallergenic grooming wipes.
My goodness. Those things, Nala brings them in and drops them on her face in the middle of the night.
These?
So we have to hide it on the top shelf. And she still gets it down.
It's okay, Nuzzle eats them.
Oh.
Oh.
Supervised in my house.
Rainbow poop. Woohoo!
Yeah. I remember rainbow poop with your guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have not one, not two, but 3 of the tunnels. Hi, Ghosties, enjoy your gift from Sharon Hurley.
Thanks, Sharon.
Thank you.
So, I know what this one is. This is another gift from Kaylen and Cody. I know Cody helped her a lot. So she's done
Wow.
regular fleece blanket to double-sided fleece blanket, but instead of sewing up the last side, she's left that open so that you can fold it.
Let a cat hide in there.
Yeah, turn it into a sort of snuggle bag.
Oh,
cool. When I was up at the sanctuary recently, Carol Lamar came in with 2 the foster kittens that I showed on the event page, and she had them in a bag a lot like this, just snuggled in the bottom of the bag and holding them.
That's brilliant.
So yeah, and if you don't want to use it as a bag, it's perfectly fine to use as a blanket.
You can shove a pillow in there, make a bed.
That's
So,
one of
yeah.
them. Yeah.
So she's done she's done 12 of those. And then those of you that watched last year would remember, she does her own rainbows.
She makes awesome.
I know, these are amazing. So it's worth... I mean, look at that. How is that not as good as the commercial one?
And they're such good quality.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, if you're coming to Kitten Cam Con, I'm hoping that she will consent to do a craft session and teach us all how to make these rainbows.
I think parts and supplies probably like a couple bucks.
Not even.
Not even.
Well,
yeah.
and she's
Not
come
even.
up and she's come up with an even less expensive
Oh,
version.
using straws.
Yeah, so this is one of the reusable straws, so that cuts the price down even more. And what attracts me about this one, actually, I was thinking about this last night. If you have a small child that you want to let play with the cat or kitten, there's less chance they're going to bonk them on the head with a short wand like this, but it's a good stout wand, so I think these are a really good idea.
They're also less likely to break at that point because the commercial ones, we had a scare with Felix where it was the handle snapped, but a chunk of it went flying. And he got it caught right here in his mouth, couldn't close his mouth.
Man.
Scared us so bad. So those are way better with them shorter.
So,
So he's being a jerk.
Oh, he was.
This is from Faith Nelson, Brooke Ivy, Karina, Kitten Food.
blankets. Ooh, those are so nice.
And you're all different.
If you go over to my main stream, the one that's doing the highlights, and you go down to the bottom, you can get links to Brooke Ivy's channel. She's made so many clips that she had to create basically 3 channels because they're getting too unwieldy to do. She's like over 3,000. And these, just to give you an idea, with over a month of clips, she has to record these pretty much in real time.
It usually takes her about 3 times as long.
Yeah, the older days, she had to record it, then she had to edit it, then she had to export it, and usually exports almost like 1-to-1 ratio too.
Especially when she has to do the multiple views at the same time. It takes her 3 times as long as real time to
She
do
has
the
to
video.
sync them up.
So if you hadn't have gotten elaborate and done multiple cams.
It's your fault.
She'd probably be still singing.
So, hi Ghosty and FDJ. Hi FDJ. I enjoy your gift. I wish I could do more from Susan Shepherd. Susan, every little bit adds up, so thank you. Every single gift is totally appreciated. So, Susan sent some of the flying fish. That's what I'm calling them now. And one of the cushy little beds. I think I should call them
Brooke,
flying
Cannon,
fish.
Baby Cat, from Barry, Lily, Quinn, Sydney, Leo, Theo, and Michelle, Durham, North Carolina. Thank you very much.
Sentry Calming Colour. There's no sender on this one, so thank you whoever sent Calming Colour that arrived on the 21st. Thank you.
Now these ones that you resealed is because somebody was getting into them.
Somebody, for some reason.
Hi Ghosty and FDJ from Sparky, Whooper, and Peter. Gone from our sight, but not from our hearts. Thank you for all you do.
Aww.
Sparky, Flooper, and Peter are three past fosters of mine who did not make it. This is Chicken Littles from Life Essentials, and a lot of the catnip fillable toys. This is a new one.
I'm going to visit the Cam. Hang on. Hello Cam. So this is, Peter was one of the Ghostbuster fosters and he passed away at 5 days. And a lady in Southern California symbolically adopted Peter. So Perfect Pals sent his tags and she had them made up into this shadow box and sent it so that he could stay with his family. So, I kept you in the fields.
You're wearing
Dang it.
So Peter always watches over the Boxathon. It's tradition.
You got a tag on your butt.
Oh!
Okay, now where's your butt from?
My butt is from... Okay, Lexa, thank you for my butt. She'll get a hoot out of that.
We found the cat treats. We have another one of those baby scales.
There's so many hearts with that.
Oh.
We said this on April Fool's Day, but it is no joke. Gifts from the Jubilee Garden cats, Livy and Daisy.
They got the credit card and didn't give it back.
Yeah.
So the other thing I didn't say when we were talking about the scales downstairs, so we have a kitty at Denny's, a Perfect Path kitty at Denny's right now called Paris.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
And there's a lot of her to love.
She's beautiful.
She's 24 pounds.
She's very pretty. And
She walks kind of bandy-legged and she is spherical.
Yeah.
she's rotund.
She is spherical. It's so sad.
Oh, and she's
the
such a sweetie.
Oh, she is.
At the adoption events, the kennels that we've had the kittens in, the kittens could all fit like on one side with Mama. She takes up literally half of the kennel,
She's
side
cute.
to side.
So she really needs to, she's going to have to go to a home that will work to slowly and safely help her lose weight. Anyway, again, the scales, so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
She's
you know
a total love bug too.
Oh, she's just the sweetest little thing. She was very shy when she first got there. She would stomp over and hide, face against the wall. But as soon as you got up there, she would purr.
Yeah.
It's like for my shift, she was burying herself underneath the blanket, but she would come out for food. She's very food motivated, so she has to be timed fed.
And she's so pretty.
And this is hi Ghosties, enjoy your gift from Stacy S. Another one of the blankets.
I think.
Oh, one thing about my
I'm sorry.
getting a hardwood floor in my house. I'm really looking forward to these like ping pong balls and the girls.
Oh, that would be a
You're gonna
hoot.
have all kinds of Tokyo drift fun once you have
Yeah.
hardwood floors.
It's like they're all everybody's living downstairs right now, and they got a concrete floor, but it's also storage, so there's not much running room in there. But they got like a little soccer ball that I toss it, and they go tearing across the room for it.
Okay, I'm totally getting deja vu here. Didn't we just have a box with these two in?
We did.
We did. This one, however, is from Karen Brown. So thank you for that, Karen. I bet you were wondering when you saw the first box. So thank you, Karen. It's creamy white and a rainbow.
Oh,
It's a fleshy bed from Faith Nelson, Brooke Ivy.
Oh.
oh, now.
Now he's interested.
White Time Deluxe.
Fleshy bed.
Great for kennels and carriers too.
Somebody
We're
slices.
very efficient here. Don't get upset if your gift like suddenly disappears and all that.
Oh.
I held it like boing.
Hey, we didn't used to have that. It was very difficult.
Yeah.
Dang.
I found a bag with springs.
Being Nakia, especially Nakia, likes those springs.
I wonder who sent those.
Thanks for taking care of this for all the kittens and cats who need our help from Alice Cook. And we have two of the large bags of baby cat and two of the mini boxes of baby cat. Yeah.
Half case each.
Yeah. So that's like one case right there. That is awesome.
You want to open the door back into the bowl?
So we have
Box over there.
two rainbows, and that unfortunately that arrived on the 17th without any tags. So thank you whoever sent these two rainbows. That arrived mid-April.
And then it looks like we got another package, a set of two, with no tag inside. Probably from the same person.
Oh, and reaching around the corner
These are all in tag?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all in tag, so
It's the Rogues Gallery.
yeah, Rogues Gallery, can of KMR powder.
So we have another baby
Having the box
scale.
back up here.
Yeah.
Hi Perfect Pals, enjoy your gift, and this is from Lisa M. Reed, aka, oh god, I had to pull this one, didn't I? Rocky Rink Nose in chat. I hope I got that
I
right.
know who that is,
Yeah, it's
but I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm watching
Yeah.
to see if it's what's right.
The chat
UPS
misspelled it,
tracking.
getting it wrong.
Okay, cat dancer, the last three for the tracking is 883. There's two cat dancers. And we have a box of 4 Casa Quinn. That's 3, that's the last
I'll
one.
throw those in here.
Yeah.
1994 for the tracking.
This is
Casa
awesome.
Quinn is good for joints for older kitties.
Old
I-
James with arthritis.
I wonder
Right.
if Paris
She probably would.
would benefit from it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot them because she's bearing so much weight. It's gonna be so hard on her joints.
Yeah, she walks. You can tell by the way she walks.
Okay, this one doesn't have a name on it, but it's one of the catnip stuffy toys.
The lumber
Ghosty
mouse.
kittens. A very happy birthday to Ray, Egon, and their very special Mama Janine.
Do you want to show them? I think this one is so stinking cute. Show them this one on cam.
Let's see if we can get it without
Here's something.
glare. And it's super cute. Love the plaid.
Only natural pet, century common color. Cut here. Okay, if you are customer 1359026, thank you very much.
So, middle of April, we received this lovely little mermouse. So, if you sent this mermouse, thank you.
UPS tracking 5331, a thing of Consequin. Thank you.
What does that do?
Consequin?
Consequently, it's a joint compound. Then there's a
It's glucosamine and chondroitin, I think.
yeah for arthritis in older kitties. Mine has it. I use Dasaquin, which is kind of the same
Similar,
thing, but it's
yeah.
specifically for cats.
Oh, that's the difference.
That's good
Yeah.
to know. Thank you.
I have a kicker, a kickaroo. And this one, this kickaroo shipped via onogo.com. So if you shipped a kickaroo via Onogo, thank you.
Aww. There's kitties that hear your voice call and come running.
Okay, we
It's not
have
just Felix.
Rescue 1 Step Disinfectant. Ship date was March 22nd. So if that's you, thank you.
I found some springs.
Imagine that.
I wonder where those came from.
It is spring.
The store. UPS tracking 0774, a Jackson Galaxy Kicker.
I'll always take them.
Thank you.
Got it.
My Jersey cat's funny. Let's see.
You moved the boxes.
Jersey cat.
Jersey cat
that
made a joke
cat?
about the mermaids and the chicken whales. That's so great.
These are just random small toys.
Okay.
Toy, toy, toy.
So I got the catnip on the right.
That is the only
No, catnip's in there.
The little mesh mice are cool.
Oh.
My guys would like them.
So this is, excuse me, a pack of the Miracle Nipples. Saucy. Pack of Miracle Nipples that came from Henry's Fresh and Healthy Pet Food. So if your order, oh, Lisa M. Aha, I figured out who it's from.
We have a Jackson Galaxy Kicker from USPS tracking 3539. Thank you very much.
So Brachyranos, is this you, Lisa M. Miracle Nipples? Thank you.
From Smart Pet Love, it's UPS tracking number 8086. It's one of the heartbeat pucks that go inside of toy. It simulates a heartbeat for orphan kitties and doggies. It actually looks like a little small heart.
And I have not one, but two pop-up cubes. So he sent two pop-up cubes that arrived, wow, early, 11th of March. Thank you for those.
I'm actually going to open this one.
Oh, this is with all the Critter Room adopters have been getting this set.
This is a new style of toy that I saw for the first time last year. This is from UPS Next Day Air Saver 7564. There's 3 of these in here.
It's a really good value because there's multiple ones, multiple extra strings. What's did it?
And they're saying,
$4.
well, they have like little worms in there instead of it's like a, oh, hello.
I'll keep those away from him.
You recognize it.
Oh, okay. The sticks aren't actually attached to the worms right
But they're all nice fishing hooks, and
Yeah.
they collapse, and you can swap stuff on and off of them. They're awesome.
These are good quality sticks.
Easier to store.
Yeah.
But it's like a small little felt worm. Maybe I can get those out.
Like, what are you gonna give me that?
I'm brain farting on your name. Emily, there you go. Show that to the viewers.
Well, and
there's
there's
no
well
glare.
as well, so the cat.
Oh, there's a glare.
Fine,
Let's see if we can get
left
one
as
out.
well.
The glare on camera is pretty bad.
I'm about to mitigate that a little bit by closing some of the windows or the curtains.
Can you open the window and close the curtains?
The windows are open.
Oh, they're open.
I don't want them open any further
I
than
should
that.
put my
Oh,
glasses
there we
on.
go. It'll go back in too.
These
There's
are,
a bell too.
those are really awesome.
Oh, excuse you.
Ray!
Ray! Awesome!
Ray! Ray! You're handsome. Ray! Ray! He's being brave.
Very brave.
He's
You're very, very helpful, aren't you?
Hi,
Oh,
Ray.
you still got a whole bag full of them.
You finally got used to all the records.
I found some springs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Bag of holding of strings.
Sorry.
I think I might get a bucket, fill it with those springs, and go whoosh.
In the middle of perfect house.
When you get a moment, try to just pull the curtains close a little bit. Just reduce some of the light coming in. That's good.
Is that good?
Take that one in about a foot. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
I got it.
Have we even made a deck?
A very small one.
It's visible then.
I could stand right here now. I think. I probably could have stood here before.
Somebody new.
I need a.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
What's that?
I'm like, almost down. Like, just when she leans forward.
Thank you.
Lean
Yeah.
back.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
So this is the bigger version of the, or medium-sized version, because I've got the even bigger version, of the cushy bed that I like, Ray. It says, thank you for helping the cats and cricket pals. And this is sent from my three cats, Socks, Kenny and Shelby. And that's from Kathy Whirling. Thank you, Kathy.
You helping?
He's very helpful.
Even without them. Oh.
So this one says, Egon, yay! I love my Coliseum, aka disc. The disc.
So that's what happens when they completely
Janine may have improved that one while she was in the critter room. So it says, Egon, yay, I love my Coliseum, aka the disc. Hope Perfect Pals kitties love this too. Janine says, can I flatten this? And Ray says, nah. So, Coliseum.
What did you say?
Oh.
They can still see you too.
So, this says, happy belated birthdays to Ray and Egon. All the new kittens certainly need toys, and that's from Lady Rose, Groot, Charla, and Nuzzle, and Puck.
You see a cord.
So we have 2, 3, 4 Whisker Chasers.
My son sent me a text asking if we got big enough boxes here.
Yes.
There was someone who was asking if you were going to climb in a box.
And 2 of the cushy beds.
I did last year.
And now you have to do it every year.
It's still early.
We'll work our way down to one
It's
for that
still way
size.
early.
I hear there's a box set aside for me.
If anybody else wants to take a turn down here, you're more than welcome.
From Nancy Martin, one of the felt beds. That earthquake there was Egon. One of the little critter mice, squeaky mice. I think a consequin or a squirrel. Yeah, this is a squirrel.
Squirrel!
And a baby rabbit.
Bunny!
Thank you.
I have. Hi Ghosty, we hope this collection will help all the kitties at Perfect Pals have fun. Hers from Hawthorne, Edgar, Campbell and Horace. So this is actually a set. It's got a cube,
I love those names.
a little playhouse, a tunnel, and they all fit together. So it's like the cubes we were ordering, but it's a whole game.
Now it's from Ramsey.
And also, hi Ghosty, hi, my food lady let me save up my allowance to buy these. I hope the Perfect Pals kitties will enjoy them. Horace, the tripod pirate cat. Horace, you need to look up the box ship pirates. I think they're cats after your own heart. So this is a box of the foam balls.
And this box of probiotics is donated from Jennifer to all the cats and kittens in the kitten camp community that have lost. These scratchers are from Jennifer. And these two green, let's see. This thing of pill pockets is from Keo, Tony, Ramsey, and Simmy. And this pill pockets from Lucy.
You're taking the tags off of it.
Yeah, Perfect Pals doesn't need the tags. Or if you can pull the tags off. Yeah, you can pull the tags off. We have a smaller bag of the Proclaim kitten. That is, hi Ghosties, happy to be a part of your Boxathon again. Keep up the good work. And that's from Ruth Ludlam in Israel. So thank you, Ruth.
And scratching pads from Linda Mole. And also a thing of consequence to help kitties feel more comfortable.
Oh, Egon. He's being so sweet. Okay, so this box of goodies. So nice to be a part of all this. And it's from Kyletta Miller. So, we've got
Oh, there really was an earthquake.
a woozlequake.
I didn't do it.
What are they going to be for?
It's
back.
usually him. We have the little chew mice. I got some of these when I first brought these guys home, and they lasted so well, and they really loved chewing on them.
Good teething mice.
Yeah. And then Kyletta has also sent. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it out.
Someone asked if we're about halfway through the boxes.
No.
No.
No. No, not even. So this is what I was talking about. The little beds that kitties can hide in.
Oh, that's nice.
They really need those. The shy kitties really need something they can crawl into.
It medically helps them.
And we got
Yes,
these
because they,
leaf-
they used to just crawl under
I think
their
I think
beds
we got
once
those
they were open.
big
Okay.
ones.
It's just, it doesn't work.
Now this is a really nice carrier to have because it has a top hatch. This is from Dave Fox.
Oh, this is so
I'll give you a
good.
tip on loading up cats that don't want to get loaded up. If I'll just leave this right here as example. You pick. Well, I guess I have to get down a little bit further. You pick up your kitty, you love them. You're nowhere near the carrier. If they see the carrier, game over. And so, especially this works if they like being picked up. You pick them up, you hug them, and then it's like with their eyes facing.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Their eyes facing away from the carrier. It's kind of like walk backwards,
That was an invitation.
and then just kind of like turn around and make like you're moving to drop them. And then they'll get prepped before going down to the ground, but then kind of just swoop them around right to the door.
Approved.
And if you're lucky, they'll go inside, and you quickly push the rest of them butt through and shut the door. Mileage may vary. You may want to practice.
It does turn out, though, that getting Egon into a carrier is very easy.
He does a lot of it for you.
And in fact, I was taking Ray to the vet to be checked up. He got a boo-boo. So I got the carrier out to get Ray in, and as I'm going to get Ray, Egon actually jumped into the carrier. So I ended up just taking both of them. Egon went for moral support. The vet thought it was hilarious. So
The ones with the top hatch, you can have the hatch open, and then you can like move to like lower. You can like hold their front paws against their chest, and then just drop their front half into the carrier. Their back legs will tend to catch on the top, but the only way they can get back out is to go in. So, and then you just try to get that door closed.
Mine always fight to get in the carrier. Mine,
Awesome.
Pug had cancer and had to go to the vet
Oh, it wasn't fast
monthly,
enough.
and he would still, I would get the carrier out, and he would,
He's so
he's like, ready to go!
yeah.
And you always
And
want
Nuzzle
to
always wanted to go with him, so.
and put the carrier out like a day or two beforehand, because that way they get used to seeing it there.
Or have it out all the time, even if you've got space. We don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I have
if
mine
you
out.
just bring it out right before you put them in, they're going to know that something's up, and your chance is ruined.
Unless you
Who's
have
inside
Roz
and
around who
who's on
wants to
top?
destroy them.
Oh,
This is Ray.
That's Egon.
That's Egon. Ray's inside?
Ray's inside.
Ray's inside.
Now, they switched.
he's like, I want to go in too.
Oh, he's smiling.
Oh, baby boy.
Well, we could just leave it there. Why?
I guess we are.
I guess we could.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Big one.
Here's put 'em
Move
on.
your tail. Move your tail.
I say that a lot.
Another scale from Carolyn John. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carolyn.
I missed a decimal point under. I saw 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. And it's like, that's like 12,000. That's like 6 tons of kitten. Baby.
We have a Bergen Turbo Scratcher. Hi, Ghosty. Oh, our blind boy Kazu loves this toy the past 5 years. And that's from the Love Poor family with Kazu and Nozomi. So Kazu is a blind kitty who was adopted with his bonded sibling who has only one eye, Nozomi. And the rest of the kitties in that family pretty much have all been the sort of hard luck cases that nobody would take on. She took on one kitty that the shelter she adopted from wasn't even sure about letting them take because the kitty was suffering from hepatic lipidosis at the time, but the shelter couldn't. The shelter wanted to euthanize, and they said no, we'll take her and nurse her back to health. So they did. They're just amazing people. So
Wow.
look up the Love Poor family on Facebook. They're wonderful people.
You know, Ray, you used to be the size of your head.
He goes as well. I've always been Ray sized.
He's like, there's no proof. I mean, there is.
Hi, Ghosties. Have a spectacular Boxathon from Willow and her servant Belinda. So thank you, Willow, and thank you, Belinda. We have a pop-up tunnel and a catnip banana. I'm surprised Egon's not been in there.
Hi, Ghosties. Happy 5th birthday in Boxathon from Jinx, Ivy, and Meow, and their Meowie Stacy S. Estes. And the cat tunnel, same as the other one, but the cat tunnel, but different. Or it's a cactus. I was thinking, like, that's a weird looking bird. Like that.
I liked cat toys used to be so drab, and they finally started getting kind of fun shapes and fun colours, and yeah, they're finally getting fun. So,
Oh, these are
hi Ghosty, enjoy your gift from Amy. P.S. Please give Nina some pets from us. So this is two packs of refills for that Bergen Turbo Scratcher trackball toy, because the cardboard in the middle gets worn out.
This one's from Cheryl A. De Silva. That's one of the blankets. A Lion Play cat cube. And a case of ProPlan Focus Wet chicken and liver.
So this one says, Ghosty Kittens. A very happy birthday to Ray, Egon, and their very special Mama Janine from Laurie Ann Hofstadtler. Thanks, Laurie Ann. So Laurie Ann has sent us a bag of Pro Plan Kitten, 3 critter mice, 2 Jew mice, a cactus, a chili pepper. That one is the bunny this week. And some coaster print for the older kitties. Thank you, Lorianne.
We have 3 blankets from Bedsure, and it says, "Hi Ghosty, some stuff from Keleta." These, it says flannel blanket, but it's like when I was up close in the glare, I read flammable blanket. And it's like, that is not the good gift. Okay, I'm wrong. Flannel.
Other kind of blanket.
What the big one?
I think the big one.
He wants the big one. Hi Ghosty, enjoy your gift, and that's from Stacey Estes. So Stacey is a long-time friend of the Kitten Cam, Perfect Pals volunteer. She helped me out with a lot of adoption events at Denny's. So thank you, Stacey. That is a chili pepper and a Devo.
I missed the lumber mouse from the last one. These are adorable. Yeah, you're right. They are changing things up. It's not just plain old mice and balls.
Yeah, it's really getting nice.
Oh, there goes Remy.
There goes that.
All right.
Oh, we got an infinity scratcher. It's called the ultimate cat scratcher, but you'll see why I call it infinity in a moment. Hi Ghosties and Perfect Pals. I hope the kittens enjoy this as much as mine do, from Pamela Webb.
Ginger says, ooh, John size?
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
That box looks big enough for John.
Meta says all the blankets are flammable if you try hard enough. Somebody had to.
Is this the box?
This is the box.
This is the
Oh, that's
box.
awesome.
Jerry. The John box, if you want to watch. There we go.
I do want to watch. It will be recorded.
Oh.
And yes, you want to glare? That's okay. Climb in the box? Okay.
I'll hear about it later.
It's tradition. See, it's John size.
Box.
Is it the John taking a nap size?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, the determination. That I could.
If I...
Oh.
I did the same thing before. I think I got nothing last year.
No.
Almost. Too big.
Just about shippable.
Not quite.
Doesn't fall under
UPS
the
might charge
offensive
extra.
If I sits, I fits, whether I fits or not. But that's how it works.
I'm glad we don't need this one to repack.
shit. You had a lot of encouragement in chat.
What?
You got a lot of encouragement.
Go, go, go.
Just what Perfect Pals needs, another John. Yes. Hi Ghosties. Enjoy the gift to the 5th annual Ghosty Kitties Boxathon Perfect Pals.
Funny. Someone said
And
just
this is from Margaret Blau and her cats, Tilly and Jay. Thanks, Margaret.
Hi Ghosties, enjoy your gift from Judy Aaron. Turbo Scratcher.
Ooh. So, this is from Marcy Walker in honor of Sarah. And this is a carrier. So this is this little yellow and black number. It's one of the little plastic carriers that they need for the prison program. Everything that goes into the Monroe Correctional Complex has to be pre-approved by the prison, and it has to be all plastic. So these are what we call charm school carriers, sort of the kiddies that go to the Monroe Correctional Complex. So thank you for that, Marcy.
The prison program is like one of my mods. I'll share a link in the chat, but it's basically scared, semi-feral and feral cats and kittens. I need a little bit extra socialization or all socialization. Will be paired up one-on-one with a prisoner, and they spend 24/7 together. And it's like some of my past fosters have gone there. It's like, in fact, one of the graduates from the prison program was at the same adoption event as the Mythbusters, and I did not even recognize him because he was like so nice.
We've had some amazing ones at Denny's that have been through that program. Some of them you wouldn't know had ever been shy. They changed so much on the program. Some of them still stay pretty shy, but some of them just open up amazingly. So.
I only know of one who did not graduate, Luna. Ellen and Luna are bonded. They still are bonded. Ellen graduated, Luna did not. But they're kept together now. Miss Scratcher, thank you for all you do for Perfect Pals and FTJ. I saw that you were doing the Boxathon, and I thought my mom and I would help a few things. We'll send a few things to help out from George Ann and Sarah. These are great.
That's the sort of thing as well that can go in on the prison program.
I forgot to buy one yesterday.
And that's a little interesting tidbit about the prison program is that everyone that's on the program is in the mental health ward.
So to get onto the program, the prisoners have to already have absolutely perfect behaviour. So that's where, to be called a callous about it, that's where the taxpayer wins because they're getting a more smooth running facility.
The prisoners police themselves.
And they benefit from it so much. We had a kiddie at Denny's whose foster dad in the prison program was completely non-verbal. He didn't speak at all until he got his foster. And then he opened up and he started making progress in therapy. And it just turned him around completely. And the other thing too is at the end of the program, they write a graduation letter for their kitty. And some of these people, they write the letter in the voice of the cat. It's so sweet. It's just amazing.
It's like I had a couple from those Ellen and Luna from the Fab Fosters? Yeah, and I had a couple others from the previous ones, and it's a remarkable job. It's like the prisoners get, it's like the guards get model prisoners, the prisoners get kittens. It's a win-win.
And we get cats that are socialised and can go to homes.
Win-win-win.
Yeah.
Instead of being put down.
Yep.
Or have to be in other rescues will, if they don't have the space, they will put down feral cats and kittens down because they don't have the resources. So they transfer them to Perfect Pals, and Perfect Pals puts them in the foster care or to the prison program. So
I have so much fun to chase and whack around. You're going to learn about this, especially at 3 a.m. on a hardwood floor.
Yep.
From Susie Q.
And this scratcher is from Susan Robinson.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Susan.
You know, I just thought about that 3 a.m.
Well, you're up anyway, aren't you?
Not lately. My sleeping habits have actually improved a lot.
Good job, since you have to be here at 11.
For making you good at work.
Well, it's like I woke up at, I was up at 8 o'clock because the guy that was finishing up the drywall arrived. But I walked back underneath the blanket. He's like, got my cat's name.
Nakia?
B. That's like a name you don't forget. I guess I haven't had any coffee today, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I couldn't get up there because he had it sealed off.
It's 2 o'clock. Is it time for cake?
Yeah, probably. But it's like if I go underneath the blanket completely, B insists on going under too. And then she'll like twist around and curl up, flop against me, and then she'll nurse on herself until she falls asleep.
Aww.
These towels are from Coletta Miller.
In Texas.
Hi, Ghosties. Struff! From Coletta Miller. Go Textiles. There's a lot of towels.
They go through a lot of towels.
So those would be good for the clinic, yeah?
Yes, the clinic only uses white ones.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
good choice.
well, they can be bleached. Do you need cake?
Let's go ahead and take care of this.
Okay,
stuff
this
here.
pile, and then you get to see the cake.
Hi, Ghosty. Enjoy your gift from Anonymous. And I'm not sure if that's the same Anonymous because there's no smiley face on it. So, thank you, Anonymous person, for a turbo scratcher.
We have a cat bed here. Thanks so much for organizing this again. Love and scritches from Janine and the boys. Love, Mrs. Pixar.
Oh, so, wait. Which Mrs. Pixar is this? Hang on.
Becky.
Becky. So this is the Mrs. This is very confusing. This is the Mrs. That's confusing.
I know, but she named my babies.
So this is the lady who sponsored Janine's surgery to take out her damaged eye. So she got to name the next letter that came. Yeah. So she got to name the Pixar letter.
It wasn't cheap, so it was like something to give her like a thank you. Okay, for the older kitties so they can move a little better. Happy Adoptiversary, Susie Q, some Casa Quinn. In honor of Mrs. Peach and her love of the red Mises. It's like lots of Mises.
Lots of rattle mice.
Oh, that's furry rat. This is a good one.
Peach was crazy about the red mice. It was adorable. And a soft bed for lots of naps. A comfy place for lots of naps.
Hi, Ghosty. Kazu's mama messaged me and said that two of her parcels had gone astray, so she reordered. So we reordered, but we chose a different scratcher. We don't want any more damaged packages. Enjoy your gift, and it's from the Loveful family with Kazu and the Zone.
That Ghosties, enjoy your gift from Macho Stripes and Coco. And these are poof balls.
Not poop.
Whatever. There's 3 of them. Lots of balls.
Nice.
Neuter.
The only balls that we accept.
Well, we accept bounce balls.
So this one says, a gift for you. There's an anonymous donor. It says, may the 4th be with you. Get it? May the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Boba
FDJ Pet.
what?
They can't actually see you.
You're gonna have to pan up there.
Time to move the cam.
Thanks for all your kitties in need, and thanks for the glimpse of your happy kitty family. So,
Okay, let's see if we can take them for a walk without making them
not the big
seasick.
cam, not the big cam. Let's use the small.
Oh.
Okay, push the top left button.
Oh.
The second from the left.
Yeah, I'll let you have the can. Have the can. Second from the left.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
That's not Boba Fett.
Nice armor. That's fine.
We're even recreating the adoption day picture.
Oh, that's right. He was on my shoulder.
Yep, and that's on the volunteer flyer, so I get to show people my kitty on the volunteer flyer.
No.
Look at those big eyes. Okay, push the top left.
I figured Boba John had to watch over the Boxathon.
Boba John sounds good.
So, may the 4th be with you from an anonymous viewer who sent one of the scratchers and one of the cushy beds. Thank you. You gave me a chance to put my guy.
Thanks for all you do for the kitties in need, and thank you for glimpsing your happy kitty family with a cat carrier and this neat little scratcher.
They'll probably lie on that too because of the shade.
Yeah. By 4 claws. Number 4 claws.
We have another baby scale. And it says, hi ghosties, thank you for the fun from Ava in Austria. So thank you, Ava. I love this. I think they're practically going to be able to take baby scales off the list now because of the number that we've got from everybody.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Bye-bye.
So do we call cake break?
I call cake break.
Okay, we're going to have a cake break and intermission.
Now
So-
wait till I show them the cake.
Oh, yeah.
Your Boxy.
She's going to bring out the cake to you guys.
No.
But after you guys see the cake, we're going to have a little intermission.
We can,
How many viewers we got?
If you have cake at home,
then now would be a good time for the
enjoy
cake.
your own.
There's a show on here.
And then what do you want
Like the bottom,
with the
bottom
camera?
right corner.
Oh, 418.
Wow, 418 people watching. Thank you guys.
How many
Don't go
people?
anywhere. We'll have you with tech support kitties, so they're pretty fun to watch too.
Swing it round to the slideshow. John.
After that,
Oh,
after
can
the
you remember
bird
exactly
actually
is
is there.
Oh.
All right, now tell me if you can see it.
Look right here.
Okay, that is the last picture I took at their adoption day.
Right.
I haven't seen
that
this
good?
yet.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, it's chocolate with custard filling and white whipped topping.
Do I get to see it?
You get to see it. You get to see it.
Oh. And you're going to cut into that. Wicked, I tell you.
Who wants to be first? We're taking a break for cake.
Can one of these boxes stand on end, or a box?
We have a whole bunch over here that'll stand
I need like a wide one. An empty one will do.
Step lunch.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Step lunch.
Okay. We got a bunch.
Yay. Whoops.
John, oh,
Seasick.
not my fault this time.
Oh, that's the slideshow. Okay. So you're not going to eat cake on cam and torment people?
No.
I think Gracie prepared a slideshow. Oh. Maybe people don't want to be tormented with cake. If they can get their own cake.
Are we muting it so they can't hear us?
Yeah, are you going to mute the cake?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
1 sec.
Well, it was fun to torment.
Okay, we will be back, guys. So I'm gonna mute the cam. Go do whatever you want. Make yourself a sandwich. Go to the bathroom. Whatever. But when you start hearing us talking again, come back running.
And I'll read out some of the other announcements when we come back.
Made it done.
Okay. Hopefully the sound is off. Well, I think I just turned.